There are about 50,000 Venezuelans who have arrived in Chicago during the past 2 years. Their lives are now in limbo following a U.S. Supreme Court order that allows the Trump administration to strip away the migrants' protections. He is a 30-year-old Venezuelan man that works full-time in a bakery and volunteers 4 hours a week at this warehouse that stores supplies for people in need, including migrants. The father of two says he is terrified of being deported. He says, quote, "In reality, we live in desperation. I don't know if it will happen, but when you go out and you will see a strange car behind you." Too fearful to share his identity, the reality of his family and him being deported has gone way up since yesterday's U.S. Supreme Court order allowing the Trump administration to remove protections for almost 350,000 Venezuelan migrants who were legally allowed to stay here under a program known as Temporary Protected Status, or TPS.
So now you're going after folks that we need to work in our country, to do jobs that most Americans don't want to do.
Pastor John Zayas has spent the last 2 years helping migrants settle in the Chicago area. He and immigration attorneys say many are already well established in their communities.
They have a mortgage, they have a car, and now with the threat of losing their work permit, they're not going to be able to sustain their mortgage or their car payments or to be able to provide for their families.
The 30-year-old Venezuelan man says his TPS expired in April. If he is deported, he says there's no work for him in Venezuela. He says he came to the United States, quote, for a good future, to live in peace, to work and create a good future for their children. Pastor Zayas says many of the families he works with say the conditions in Venezuela are so bad they would rather be in the U.S. living in fear under the threat of deportation than return.
There's hope here. There's no hope over there. Whoever's in charge, whoever's the president, there's no hope. They know what's waiting for them. This still gives hope.
While they hang on to a sliver of hope, Venezuelan migrants with jobs say they will continue to work and live in the shadows like so many other immigrants do in the United States.